Hey guys, welcome back to the layout. So today I've got another unboxing for you. This is a Bachmann Baldwin 460 52-inch driver steam locomotive in Canadian Pacific number 847. Now I'm going to be honest, I've always wanted a steam engine on the layout. I had one when I was very young and I saved it because it didn't run very good and I always wanted to fix it up. But when I sold off my old layout, I sold everything with it. It was broken, it never ran. But I always had a soft spot for steam engines and I wanted to pick this up because it was still a Baldwin and I thought that I could sneak it into the layout and well, that's what I did. Originally, I was gonna wait for the Rapido steam engines, the D10s, I believe, to come out, but due to my circumstances with the 15-inch radius and 4% grades, a $500 investment from Rapido seemed like a huge risk. So instead, I purchased this. I got this off eBay for about 190, 200 Canadian. I guess it would be about 200 Canadian, including shipping. And there's a couple on there, but I was able to sneak this cheaper one, which was brand new in box. And I, of course, already took it out of the box. And I've been running it around and testing it for a couple days. Some of you actually might have spotted it. I called it out on my live stream, which happened last Thursday. In the box, we get the plastic enclosure with some kind of sheets to protect the wheels. We get the lifetime warranty slip, and then we also get the exploded parts diagram with instructions. So this does not have smoke. That was never really a thing that I expected or wanted. I never planned on using it, and I decided to go with Bachmann because of the ability to get a Canadian Pacific Baldwin steam locomotive. If you remember my old layout, I always liked having Alcos, and I like being different and having kind of that niche manufacturer. So Baldwin just seemed like the right choice for the smaller diesels, and along came the steam engine. Now, obviously, Bachmann is known for the lower end and inexpensive and lower detailed slash possibly lower quality items. Um, and I've never had any other steam engine to compare to. I have had a couple of their diesel locomotives, and one thing I must say is although it may be less detailed, um, their stuff is great for entry level, and that's exactly what I wanted. I didn't want anything really big because if it didn't work and it didn't go around my layout, I wanted to either return it or resell it. So I didn't want a big investment, but this ended up perfect. I like this little locomotive. It's cute. It's got, a little bit of character, but it fits in really, really nice. Um, let's just kind of start at the front. Now, I'm not 100% sure um, about my steam locomotive details, so I'm probably going to point things out but not know what they're actually called, and I apologize for that. I just want to give a quick overview. We're going to start right at the coupler, which is one of these Bachmann Easy Mate couplers, I believe they're called, and they're not the worst I've seen, honestly. I don't hate them, but they're going to get changed to KDs as soon as possible. Let's see. So we actually have quite a bit of detail. I'm going to try to stand outside of the light, but you can see we have some rivet detail on the boiler going down. We have some piping, nothing too crazy, but we do have some separate, I don't know if these are handrails. I don't think they're pipes. I think they're the handrails. We have some piping and some separately added stuff. We have the bell. the whistle, the smokestack. The headlight is lit. Now this is only a DC model. I wanted to try it first before I again spent more money, so I did go ahead and buy a TCS WOW Steam decoder, which is a kit and it's going to fit right in the tender. So I'm pretty excited for that. After probably about a week of testing, I decided to take the dive and order that. So we have some very small lettering, which I can't read off the camera. We have the number board on the side of the headlight, as well as on the side of the cab. We have the 2-axle 4-wheel leading trucks, which look good. They're a little bouncy, but I suspect that's on most steam locomotives. And then we have the 3-axle, the 6-wheel drivers. And it looks good. This is the valve gears, I want to say. I honestly, like I said, I haven't really done my research, but I just wanted to give a quick overview on this. It's got the drawbar, and I found this interesting. It's adjustable, so you can actually bring it in a little closer. I've been leaving it at, this is how it came out of the package, but you could bring it closer there. So I'm interested to maybe try that. It looks not too bad on the outside. Inside, we don't have tons and tons of detail. It's awfully dark, but if I lift this up to the light without doing anything, we have some basic detail, nothing crazy. And then you can see the plug beneath it. I'm so sorry, drawbar for that. It takes some getting used to get it on the track with all of those wheels, but I seem to do it. There is some give back and forth as well, and again, I suspect this is on all steam engines. It helps it get around the curves, so that's not too bad. The tender's pretty basic compared to the actual locomotive, and from what I've seen, it's pretty basic here. We don't have opening windows, we don't have an opening hatch. Like we saw, the interior details very basic. And realistically, for a Bachmann product, I can't say anybody's going to be surprised. We have a very basic coal tender with very basic coal loads that, looks cheaply. I'm assuming that's the water cap. We have no light on the tender, but we do have some nice detail at the back, being the ladder and all of these separately applied bars and I think the uncoupling bars. Now we have the steps, which I'm not sure if very prototypical, but they're just plastic and again come out at a 90 degree, much like the front cow catcher is also very basic. All in all, I'm pretty happy for it for the price I paid. Obviously, I wanted, like I mentioned, I didn't want to pay much, and just because of the risk, but this allows me to have a baseline. And if down the road I do want to dive into something more expensive, I can. I'm going to include this running around in a couple of my new videos. Until it has DCC, it's really tough to have it go around the layout. As I've mentioned in the past, the Digitrax AR1 is not fully compatible with DC. So what happens is it goes around, and then when it hits the reverse, like the reverse polarity rails, which in this case is right here, it actually will flip the polarity like it's supposed to, which means the DCC locomotive starts going backwards. So you kind of got to keep an eye on it and just change the direction, but it'll go all the way around. I did have to make some slight improvements to my track work. I've mentioned also in the past that there's been some kinks, and I really had to get some of those out. And another great example is I had to super elevate this curve in certain spots due to the front leading trucks jumping. But I've had it around the layout for about the past week, and it seems to run great. I can't wait to get some DCC in it and see how it performs, because it really, DCC really improves the quality of running, I find. So anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. It's over 10 minutes. This was just another quick unboxing and overview, like I've done in the past. Just wanted to show off my new purchase and give you a little sneak peek to what's coming. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Lost her at the end there. And until next time, enjoy your bacon.